currently in the transport sector in the UK, we have a massive underrepresentation of women. The women make up 47% of the working population, but only 20% of the workforce in transport. It matters that women aren't represented in transport because ultimately women predominantly use our transport systems, especially our public transport systems. We know from data that women make up the majority of bus users, that they use our public transport systems in different ways because often they have unpaid caring responsibilities, so they're doing trip training, they're combining their trips with childcare or shopping or other caring responsibilities as well as work. And if we aren't accounting for gender in the way that we design our systems, our processes, our timetabling, even our infrastructure, then we're not accounting for half of the population. The reason why we don't have enough women working in transport is often because transport is seen as a male-dominated workplace. So we still have these men-only jobs, and we have a culture that is very masculine. People don't see it necessarily as an inclusive place to work, and so they're not applying for the jobs, and they're not staying when really we want more women in the workforce. Okay, 3 or 4 things that companies and cities can do. Account for women in your processes. So look at data, gather the data on how women actually use your systems, include them in your stakeholder engagement, in your focus groups, in how you collect your data and how you ask for feedback. Secondly, make sure that you're actually advertising if you want more women in either in your stakeholder groups or attracted into your jobs. Make sure you're actually advertising in places that they're going to see those jobs and opportunities, and that you use language that's inclusive and that's include them, it's not masculine. And thirdly, look, just do better. Do better. There are resources, there are tools, there is research. Put the resources in and put senior leadership, make them accountable and responsible for driving change and making a difference. So key things to avoid is not to go too far the other way. Ultimately, it is about gender balance. So we want more women in the transport workforce, and we know that gender balanced workforces work better and that accounting for gender matters. But we can't also push men out, because actually there's research that shows that when we go too far the other way, so over 60%, the benefits start to plateau. So it's about having that balanced approach. Also being transparent and communicating your reason why, because if you just start making changes and you don't explain why you're making those changes and why it matters, and you showcase the data and the real value and benefits that there are for the individuals, then you're just going to create more negativity and not really drive positive, sustainable change.